always sum it up as, this is $500 million over 10 years. What are they doing? Why haven't they done this? This is stupid. They're not, they're not doing their job. But I'm like, I need somebody with actual expertise to tell me realistically, what does this look like? Factoring in the fact that there were no studios, that they went through these different events that happened, the pandemic, the various crises, the fact that they had management problems. Like, I really would like to get a better idea of that fully, because there's a lot of talk that's thrown around, but honestly, 500 million over 10 years doesn't seem crazy.
No, it really isn't that nuts when you really break it down, right? And I don't think it's a good enough number to have built the ability to make these two kind of AAA games all at the same time. And that's why we've hit these bottlenecks that we have.
Yeah. I do think I would expect them to be further than they are. But I think also, given the context of following the game, I understand why they're not.
Yeah, I mean, like you said it perfectly. How much would, like, the Roberts family, the Calder family, and all of the original people that probably have stakes in the company, including the 10% stake or something like that from the Montreal studio, Turbulent, right? Like, when they sit around in a board meeting room, like, there's no chance that they don't want this game to be, like, incredibly playable now and bringing in new players, like, constantly hand over fist every day. And then their monetization system is naturally going to bring you to, like, maybe I should buy a prospector, right? Maybe I should buy a really big cargo ship or something that's very expensive. So the amount of money that could be made to not only, like, make Chris Roberts' dream come alive, but just, if you really think that they're that malicious, the amount of money that they can make would be like the runaway with all the money type of money, where I don't necessarily think that that's what's happening now, because I've never heard of a developer at the company complaining about not getting paid. Right? Paychecks come every time, so your money isn't going in Chris Roberts' pocket, at least not as much as people make it out to be. I'm sure he's paying himself. Dude, they're paying themselves more than they should. I think most people who start a business usually don't take a paycheck, right? Or suffer for a while. And I don't think that they suffered maybe as much as they would have, as most people who start companies do. Okay, that's probably true. But at the same time, I don't think that they're being, like, incredibly malicious with the money or anything like that. So I think they're actively working towards to, like, bring it full circle to the game that we played today. I actively think that they care about the game that we played today. I just think that, unfortunately, the goal is Squadron 42, so they have as many people as they can without having Squadron 42 in never-ending development caring about the game that we play today.
Yeah. The conversation's definitely changed. It's
100%.
There are still obviously the comments and stuff that come around, but most of the time now it's gone from, hey, they're not building anything here, this is a scam, it's not going to happen, to now, okay, it seems like they're building something and it's working, but it's taking forever and it's pretty glitchy, which is not perfect, but that's progress on the conversation. And I think anybody who's following the game actively can see what's going on, see kind of at least the gist of where it's headed over the next couple of years, and can make an educated decision for themselves as to whether they're actually going to be interested in it or not. And I don't think that was really true a few years ago.
Yeah, 100%. And that's where, like, my whole kind of tune has changed a lot recently, is I'm way more comfortable, and I've said this so many times, I'm way more comfortable being patient with what we have in the game now, and the direction that it's going, than I ever was. Because first off, I can kind of see the near future, what the experience might be like, and I'm more comfortable with it. And also, I just feel like the focus is actually on the video game and not on the system or the art or the foundational stuff, like, we need this tech, or we need this pipeline, or it's so much less of the conversation than especially, like, in the last 6 months, probably more than anything, than ever. There's so much focus on quality of life and in-game experiences than ever before. And like, how can you complain about that?
To be honest, that sounds like a pretty good short-term success story for CIG.